I'm here at St. James Church in Medjugorje, and I'm with, what's your name?
David O'Brien.
Where are you from, David?
I'm originally from Yorkshire,
Yeah.
but I live just north of London, but I go to Ireland an awful lot, where my dad was from. Yeah.
Okay. And when did you have first time about Medjugorje in your life? And what did you think when you came?
I went up Apparition Hill.
Yeah, we start with that story. You want to say that? Come on.
Yeah,
Dave.
sorry.
No, that's fine.
I turned left at a tree.
Yeah.
And I suddenly realised, told the Welsh guy and the Croatian girl, I'm very sorry, I've led you the wrong way. But we've never been up the left side of Apparition Hill. Shall we go for a walk? And they said, okay. So we walked and we walked and we walked and we walked. And then the Croatian girl said, Mika Maka, she said, let's stop, turn around, go back. And we said, okay. So we stopped. And as we turned around, we saw the biggest, most beautiful, whitest statue of Mary I'd ever seen in the world, and it was looking straight at us, and it was in the strangest place by a forest, and we were puzzled what it was doing there. And we spent 10 minutes or so, and then we left, and the Welsh guy, he went back before me, and I went back less, mate, and I spent hours looking for it, and we couldn't find it.
When did that happen?
I think it felt like an apparition in the end, but it was the most beautiful statue, and the eyes of it were looking straight at us.
I believe that's
Yeah.
When did that happen? Was that now, or?
It happened just before COVID, and I came back this May after COVID and to search for it, and I spent hours looking for it, and I couldn't find it. And it was in the strangest place. It was impossible to walk to it. You'd have to have a hedge cutter, and it would take you over a day to try and get to it. It was about 100 meters away, but it was the biggest, most beautiful statue to me.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
And how often have you been in Medjugorje?
Oh, this is my 6th trip today, but I'm in tears of joy every day. I love it here.
Why?
Oh, I just feel it. I love it. I feel the Holy Spirit more than anything.
Yeah.
But I saw Jesus on the sun last April, finishing the Camino after 16 years. I took a video of the sun.
That was in Spain.
And Spain, and the blue line came down to the sun, and I saw angels go past the sun. And then I saw the blue line come down to the sun, and I zoomed into it, and I saw Jesus standing on the sun with his arms up. And I've got it on my phone. It was a miracle to me. I thought that was amazing. It really looked real. But the sun has been burning for billions of years on the earth, and God keeps the sun burning, because without the sun, the earth wouldn't live. And I just think the sun is a miracle, that it keeps burning for billions of years. And what keeps it? The sun is a miracle. Yeah, the sun's a miracle to me. But there's been miracles of the sun when
it's spinning.
The visual is spinning. I've never seen that.
I saw it.
That's a miracle. Yeah.
And how is you go to confession here and all that stuff? You do that?
I always come to confession here when I go.
And how is it? Can you tell people about the beauty of confession? How do you feel when you go to confession here?
Well, the priests are very nice to me. And they gave me, when I went to confession this time, he gave me a different thing to pray, and I've got it on my phone. Yeah.
Wonderful. Yeah. And you pray the rosary? Is that natural?
Oh, I prayed the rosary every day for 13 years, and I've been going to daily mass every day for 13 years.
Why do you do that? Can you explain that to people?
I've had miracles on my phone as well.
Wow.
Candles.
Yeah.
And I've had, that was a candle like Jesus.
Look at that.
It was like, when it melted, it looked like Mary holding Jesus. Yeah.
Look at that.
And I had another miracle 2 months ago.
Yeah.
I saw this candle.
Yeah, show me.
This is another one. This one, it was a total melted big candle, and then I saw that on the right.
Whoa.
And I zoomed into it. and it looked like Mary holding
Again,
baby Jesus with
go back to the
a
old one
right
as well.
hand,
Yes.
a left hand holding Jesus, a crown on her head.
Yeah.
And because there was a flame right beside her, Mary showed a sense of humour. Her face was facing this way. And when I zoomed into it 2 days later, it looked like a big round mouth and 2 eyes and a nose.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, and that was amazing to me. Yeah, but that's where I go in Ireland. That's Roche's Point. That's
Irish people may know it.
that's you always get lovely sunsets. Cork Harbour,
beautiful.
second biggest natural harbour in the world, and I built that stone wall all along
You
there.
did all that?
I did it, but it took me ages stoning it. The concrete wall, yeah.
To look at it.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah.
You are on fire for Christ. How does it come? Can you explain a bit about that? How can people, maybe there are some people who look for Christ.
Roche's Point. Well, I always...
what you tell people about Christ? Why are you so
Oh,
on
well,
fire? And why do you do the Camino?
sadly, I've shared my faith with some of my friends, and they block me on WhatsApp. They
But
don't.
that's the price.
Some
That's the
don't
price
like me
because-
sharing it. But for people that know you personally, they can get angry with you.
Oh, I have made the
sharing your
same
faith.
experience.
I know.
Christ, people got angry with Christ, so
Yeah,
we are not,
yeah.
we are the master. How does Jesus say the slave is not much more worth than the master? No.
Yeah, yeah.
But you have this kindness,
Yeah.
and how can people get like this personal relationship you have, this faith?
Well, the only way they can get used to me is when I did explain to them, do they know what a kangaroot is? Do you know what a kangaroot is?
No, what is that?
It's a Scottishman locked in a toilet shouting a kangaroot. Sorry, I like joking as well.
Yeah, that's good. God created humor.
Yeah, I like sense of humour as a gift from God.
That's a gift
I
from
like
God,
joking as well.
And what do you like best about Medjugorje?
Oh, gosh. I just love it, the whole place. I just
like
love
you
it.
said.
And I'm pathologically sociable. I like meeting lots of people. I came on my own for the first time last May without the pilgrim group.
Yeah.
And I love meeting people.
That's Medjugorje, meeting people.
And,
have a
when I
meal
went to
together.
Mass on here,
Yeah.
a couple sat beside me and it was a miracle. I talked to them after Mass and it worked out. He recognised me, even though I'd never met him and he's never met me. But he said, "Do you have a boat in Cork Harbour?" And I took his wife round the harbour and she sent the photographs and and I'd never met him. And I thought, wow, he lives here.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah, that was amazing. You meet people.
And at the end, maybe what would you tell people? Why should they come to Medjugorje one time?
Well, my dream is to share it, get people to come because it's heaven on earth. But I want to get my wife and daughter here. Hopefully get them here eventually. Yeah,
it will happen.
We'll
I think
work
you're such
on
a
it.
kind man and pure of heart.
Well, what's amazing is Satan. Mary said Satan's full on earth now. I feel we're in our most evil days in our lifetime. But what's amazing, 12 months ago, she told the visionaries, roughly 12 months, she told them Satan's time's running out. And it made me think when I saw Jesus on the sun.
Yeah.
I thought, is that a sign?
Yes.
Jesus is coming back and bring heaven to earth.
Hallelujah.
And it makes me feel we could be in the penultimate years, but only God knows. We don't know.
Exactly. Thank you so much for that beautiful